Hey
Yeah.
everybody, welcome back to Astronaut Lounge. I'm Poppa Stonks, and today we have Pepa Inu. Pepa Inu is a BSC meme utility token. I know you don't hear that too often, meme utility in the same sentence, but they are putting out utilities to actually stay sustainable in this space, and they've got a really, if anybody's seen the trailer for this cartoon they've got. It's pretty cool. I liked it. With that said, I'm going to pass this off to Illa. He is the dev of Pepa Inu. So take it off, man. Tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
yourself and
sure.
your experience.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction, Poppa Stonks. So let's get into it. My real name is Elroy. I'm from the Netherlands, 32 years old, 33, sorry. My birthday was last week. Still getting used to it. I have been involved in crypto since 2017, the same year I got into web developing. Regarding the developing, I'm homeschooled. Before turning into crypto, I was a professional football player. I always like to tell a little bit background story about myself because I think that if you invest in the project, I think the investors earn the right to know about the team. And also about the background. So when I was experiencing the crypto in 2017, I have been a part of amazing communities.
Pipi. Não,
Oh,
aonde
some
não
someone's mic is on. Okay, let's
Io
go.
devo
I was part of amazing communities, and when I was joining those communities, I always had the dream to start a successful project of my own someday. And like everyone else, if you just start in crypto, you know how it goes. You start good, you go down, you learn a lot, you get scammed a couple of times. But I never gave up at crypto because it was really my passion. And while I was enjoying the communities just as a member, I really loved it, and the fact that I took notes because I always had that thing inside of me that I want to create a project sometime. And while I was doing research a year ago, I stumbled into the Binance Smart Chain and the community behind it, and I was just noticing that all the people were just getting used to getting scammed, especially with the meme dig and stuff. There were no legit projects. And dev starts a project, it goes times 5 or times 10, it goes down, and the dev starts a new one and starts advertising with less project did times X 10. And he moves on again, and people would just eat it. And I was like, yeah, this has to change, man. Someone has to give the good example. We are not here to make the dev rich, and in this space, it looks like we are only sponsoring the shitty devs. So that's how I made the decision to go in the Binance Smart Chain. It's basically a family project, as I run this project with my brother. He's a developer as well. And recently we added 2 different devs. One is the founder of Rareboard.com, an NFT launchpad. Maybe you all know it. It's also on the Binance Smart Chain. And our number 1, Will, is also checking our code as he is a software developer, and we will be adding soon some new talent because we are growing so fast, and we want to keep on releasing utilities that are innovating and also fun to interact with in a short period of time, but we will dive into that a little bit later. The moderators, a huge part of them are friends for me as well in real life. Some I know already for 15 plus years. So we really have the tight team of friends that know each other for a long, long time. And working on the project is just a dream that comes true. And especially if you have your friends around you and people who you can trust. Yeah, there was the introduction, my friend Poppa.
Awesome, man, awesome. And I just want to say happy late birthday, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
I remember when I was 32, back in the
Yeah,
80s.
my birthday is on 24, 420.
Oh, your
It's a
birthday
good
was on
day.
420? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Nice, man. And you're right outside Amsterdam, so I
Yeah,
imagine you had a great birthday.
yeah,
Must
sure.
mean something.
No, I was working on my
So,
birthday. I had two amas
True.
that day. I didn't do much. But yeah,
so, yeah, so let's just start off. Tell me a little bit about the token. When did you launch? What's
sure.
what's the taxes? Where's that distributed to tokenomics, such like just the basics.
Sure. Can I tell a little bit how Pepa Inu was created, because it's also a little bit of
Oh
funny
yeah,
story.
yeah, for sure,
So
man.
Pepa Inu stands for transparency and working closely with the community in order to grow to a globally known meme coin in the space that is original with innovating utilities. But how did Pepa Inu came to life? Now, like I said, I did a year research, and all the copycats projects really annoys me a bit. So I was looking for something different, but also something that people would like. And one day I was sitting with my little nephews, and they were watching Peppa the Pig, the cartoon. I think most people will know the cartoon. And I am self a big fan of the meme Peppa the Frog. So I had the idea, why not make a love child of Peppa the Pig and Peppa the Frog, the sad and the happy part of two cartoons. And we started drawing, and that's how Pepa Inu came alive. And I think it worked out pretty well. People like it. So that's a funny story. About the token economics, we have 420 quadrillion tokens. Half of it is already burned, to be exactly 55%. We have 70 quadrillion locked in liquidity and a circulating supply of 140 quadrillion. And we have special tax on the buy and sell and transfer, and those are 10%. From the 10%, 5% goes back to holders as reflections. A good thing to know about that is because our biggest holder of Peppa is our is the burned wallet. Sorry. So the burn wallet holds 55% of all tokens. So we always also get reflections on every transaction. So we automatically burn on every transaction on the chain, and that makes our coin deflationary. And I think I told the reflection, yeah. And then we have 2% for project growth. You can think of developing costs, stuff like that, and 2% for marketing, and 1% goes directly into the farm. We started 45 days ago on pink sale with a soft cap of 25 BNB and a hard cap of 50 BNB. So I think it's pretty amazing that we show that you don't have to get thousands of BNB or hundreds to launch a successful project. We managed to do it with 50 BNB, all we have achieved so far. Yeah, that's the token, man.
Awesome, man. And so with that burn, was this just supply that you set aside and just burned immediately at launch?
Yeah. During pre-sale, even before the pre-sale was ended, we already burned it. And in the 45 days we are trading right now, I think 5% is already burned. So at some point, the
That's
burning
correct.
will,
Yeah.
So the burning goes faster as the volume is higher.
Mhm.
So if you burn 5% in 45 days, what happens in a year? How much supply is left? So that's something interesting. Maybe a supply shock. I don't know. If it goes like I planned, supply shock is something imminent. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And the way you did it. See, normally I would just say, like why did you even start with that big of a supply if you're going to burn 55% of it? But the way you did it and having reflections going to it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
It actually makes sense because you've got that huge wallet getting a lot of the reflections, and so it's got that continuous burn from all the transactions. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that
Absolutely.
that I can agree with. Any other time, man, I would have said like, "What the hell are you doing?" But
Yeah.
Man,
that
this guy
I
is a
will agree
genius.
with.
Yeah. I
This
So
guy
like
is a
the
that's
genius.
whole.
You will see it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I like how you did that.
The reason I did it is because when I was doing research from all the other projects before I started mine, I noticed that every community always have those people in the chat, burn more,
Hmm.
when burn. So I was thinking, I want something that goes automatically. How can I do that? And this was the solution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So you've got an automatic burn just built into the reflections. So
Yeah.
that's that's pretty cool. Um, that's I would say that is the only reason to burn unpurchased supply at launch.
Yeah.
That would be the
Uh,
only reason to do it, besides a marketing gimmick.
yeah. Yeah. Because
But
some people misuse the burning. So they burn 50%, so it looks like only, for example, if the biggest holder has 4% of supply, actually it is 8%. So some
hmm
devs are really, smart, or how do you want to say it, with that, and make disadvantage of it. But in our case, we did it on purpose to ensure automatic burning and deflationary coin.
yeah, man, that definitely makes sense. So 5% going to reflections. What is the other 5% going to? Just strictly marketing and development, or is there a
Yeah.
like a team tax or?
No, no, we don't have any team tokens. Zero. Also at Lounge, zero. 2% goes to the growth, so development, just to ensure the projects for the team. Also, the moderators get a weekly salary of it, and the other 2% is for marketing. And then we have the less 1% that flows automatically into the liquidity pool.
Okay.
A
And
fund,
you know, I will say that another, at least small percentage is kind of going into liquidity as well by being burned.
yeah, true, yeah. And also
So,
a fun fact about our liquidity. As we launched with a market cap of 23K, and at some point we had a huge surge. People, after 2 weeks, I think, people finally saw our true value, and we have FOMO going on. So we went from 23K market cap till 8 million in a short period of time. And we noticed that the liquidity pool couldn't handle the sudden growth.
hmm
So what did we do? It was not planned on our, how do you say that? I lost the name. It was not planned in our plans to release this roadmap. Roadmap. It was not planned on the roadmap. But we had a meeting, and we thought from how can we make the liquidity pool stronger, because at this with this growth, 1% is just too less, basically. So we had a team meeting, we discussed it, and within 2 days we launched Peppa Farm. And it's a fun way to contribute to our project Pepa Inu, because basically you are supporting the liquidity pool by staking LP Pepa tokens into it, and as a reward you get Pepa tokens. So the community has basically made our liquidity pool stronger in a fun way and a rewarding way, and we launched it in 2 days because I don't want to brag or something, but our team can very fast adapt again, because we all know each other so well, and I think that's a good point to point out.
Yeah, definitely. And what is the APY on the farm? And is there any locking period, any fee to stake or unstake early?
Yeah, no, we don't have any locking period, but because we have 10% transfer on tax, you lose 10%. The first round we are running right now was for 2 months, and basically it was a little bit of a trial run. So the APR started with 800% or something, and it's now around
Wow.
140, I think. 140%, but the second round is starting in, I think, 30 days or something, and then we are tripling the rewards into it. So if you want to participate in the next round, you can also go to our website. There's a timer on the farm page when the next round is happening, and how faster you participate, how more APR you are getting.
Now, are people still able to participate in this round? Like, if I was to, go and stake today, would I be able to?
Sure, yeah, sure. And
Okay.
for example, if you stake today and next week your car broke down, you need some money or something, you can just unstake it and withdraw it. We don't have any lockup because we already appreciate that people want to help boost the liquidity pool, and we didn't want to pin them down on something. No.
No, 100%, man. Now, as far as the rewards go, are those harvestable anytime? And is there any fee to harvest, or
There's
just gas?
just gas. Every 3 seconds you will receive Peppa, every block. So every 3 seconds you see your account increasing in our dashboard as well. So it can be addicting if you're looking at it. But no, there's no fee, only the gas fee.
Nice. So, do you plan on maybe implementing an auto compound feature that will compound those back into? Well, I guess you can't really do that on a farm. What about like native staking, native token staking for those people that are kind of scared to dive into LP?
Yeah, that's something we recently had a call about with the team, because for some people, even we have a video explaining how you can add liquidity on PancakeSwap and the transformation into the farm. But indeed, some people just find it a little bit difficult. So we are also releasing, I think within 2-3 weeks, a staking that is more simple and just stakeable with tokens like a USD or something like that, or Peppa, and you get Peppa rewards.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I know a lot of people, especially in the BSC space, don't know a lot about LP staking and impermanent loss. Trust me, I've had to explain it 10 million freaking times. So I know the how hard it can be to teach people about it. Try to explain it simply, but so you guys have a video out. Where's that video? Is it on your website? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on our website. If you click on the farm, it shows only the fee. It has no explanation about impermanent loss, but it shows you exactly which steps you need to take to add to the farm and get your rewards. But we are planning on getting more tutorial videos, because we also noticed what you just said. You can keep on explaining every time, but it's better if you have something that people can watch on their own and dive into, because it's a day job if you want to keep explaining it one by one.
Oh yeah, it is. And
Yeah.
man, tell me about it. I've done it, repeatedly over and over and over. Um, Finally, I'm just like, you know what? At some point, just do your own research.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But yeah. So when you do have the native staking, what kind of rewards are you planning on having for that?
Yeah, so what we are releasing this week, maybe that's something fun to talk about. We didn't announce it yet, so it's a little bit alpha as well. We are partnering up with Rareboard.com for our NFT collection. The NFT collection are 5 different NFTs, and those NFTs will be stakeable, and the amount you pay in BNB, for example, we have one collection that costs 0.4 BNB. So you pay that in BNB, and then you can, I wouldn't say lock, because you can withdraw it at any time again, but you can stake without penalties for withdrawing early, and basically you are getting 0.4 BNB in Pepa tokens back in a short period of time, probably 3 to 6 months. And that's the first staking we're gonna release very soon. And the native staking, we just talked about the setup and how we want to do it. We didn't talk numbers yet, but it has to be attractive for everyone, because the native staking, we really want to also give the option to lock it. So we incentivize holding as well. So if you lock it for a longer period of time, you get more rewards, because you take those coins out the circulating supply for a temporary time, basically. So you need to get rewarded more, in our opinion. But you could also stake it on a daily time frame. So choices are there for everyone, his personal needs.
Yeah, and I think people that do choose to lock it up, they're showing stronger support for the project itself, and they do need or do deserve slightly higher APRs as rewards, for that,
Yeah.
and but with that said, are they still going to be able to harvest rewards without unstaking their whole bag?
I think the staking will be without harvesting, I think, because we have that option already in the farm, and we want to not have 2 utilities who basically are doing the same. So in the beginning, it will just be the locked rewards and an option for daily, but you cannot harvest at any time. You need to unstake to get your rewards.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So this partnership, well, with Rarible, I know you said you've got a Rarible dev on the team. Um, so how many of these NFTs are you going to be minting? What's going to be you said you're going to have some for point 0.4 BNB and then some other releases after. Um, how many are going to be in each collection?
Yeah, so basically it's one collection with 5 different unique one NFTs, one of one NFTs. We already started minting from the 5 different NFTs that we have. Each one has 69 supply. So 69 times 5, 345, I think, is the total supply. And the first one started for 0.3, and then we add 0.1 on each collection. So the most expensive one is obviously the fifth one for 0.7 BNB. We already minted 1.5 of the collection. So basically Friday we started promotion and announcing the partnership, and we hope to get the collection sold out so we can start on giving people rewards for buying and staking the NFT, basically.
Nice. And you said they basically, you said in about 6 months they get 100% return. So it's about 200% APR on the NFT staking.
Yeah, and you get the amount that's pegged to the BNB right now. So, for example, if we go another 10x in 6 months, you have much more than you spent on the NFT itself. And as we are aiming as a project for a long vision, we are in for the long haul. I expect that buying one of our NFTs will be lucrative in the end. Yeah.
And what's the secondary market like for these? Well, obviously, it's still early in the game. So, are these going to be available on secondary market, like on Rarible?
Yeah. It's already on OpenSea. It will be on Rareboard. I think Rarible will also automatically pick up anything that's created by contract and have some volume in it. So it's already trading. You can check it out by going to our website, click on NFT, and it will direct you as well to the OpenSea page, for example.
Okay, that's cool. Now tell me about the. I want to hear about the cartoon, man. I saw, eight Splinter. He sent me the trailer for the cartoon. I thought it was pretty cool, man. So tell me about this cartoon.
Did you show it to your people in the Telegram already?
I was gonna do that in the TG. So if you want to go ahead and post that, please do.
Yeah, I will ask. Let me see.
Yeah, give me a second.
Do you have the file, or do you need me to send it to you?
Oh no, I don't.
Send.
If you
I
can,
will send it.
yeah.
I will send it. Wait.
I don't know why people are in chat asking where's the AMA. Look up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've some people also having trouble to join. I'm trying to have give a little help. They claim that doesn't appear the AMA button to join. I don't know.
I've sent the video. Yeah, it's because you have the verification against bots. Some people don't know how to use it. You have to start them again, then start. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
It will be posted on YouTube for the people who can't find it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be on YouTube. It will be, pinned here. You can pin the recording, over there in the chat right after. But as soon as it's up on YouTube, I'll make sure you have that link.
Yeah.
So speaking of YouTube, so do you guys have a YouTube and other socials, TikTok, Instagram? Obviously, everybody's got a Twitter.
Yeah, so because we are aiming to get globally known as a meme coin and gonna stand out and give a good example for other meme coins to follow. We already created accounts on every social platform you can imagine: Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, Medium, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't know. It's a long list, and as we are growing, we are basically adding more social media managers. I think the Instagram is really getting some traction now. Finally, TikTok, we hired one yesterday. Twitter obviously is done by myself, and The YouTube is coming soon as well, because the intro I just sent you is our cartoon series. An intro of our cartoon series, sorry. And with that cartoon, to unite the other meme coins, because I noticed that many communities are always attacking each other. But I think as we are fighting against centralization, because all people here in crypto, I think, don't have an heart for centralization, and we are fighting for decentralization. I think if we combine powers as a meme community instead of attacking each other, you have so much more power than you think with the meme community. So with this video, I really want to unite those communities. So basically, it's called Pepa and the Crypto Avengers. So Pepa is a superhero created in a basement from his father and mother, Pepa the Frog and Pepa the Pig, as you can see in the intro video. So that's already pretty funny, I think. Yeah, and you're also gonna see in the video, for example, Elon Musk, Kim Jong-il, do I say that correctly? Shiba, Dodge, Floki, and we are still searching for other partners to join in the movie, to appear in the movie. And tonight, actually, I have a call with the video agency who is making the videos, and episode 1 is finished. So you can expect the first episode of 2 minutes of a total of 5 episodes in season 1. So there will be in season 2, there will be in season 3. Will be released very soon, with good timing on the market, of course.
Awesome. So, what have you been in talks with any other projects? As far as joining up and partnering to be an Avenger.
Yes, we have been in talks, but I'm still waiting for the first video that will come tonight to see and cross-check the quality that I want. And if I have the first episode, it's easier to have talks with other projects, bigger projects as well, because they want to see what is it. You can tell it with a few fancy words, but we want to see the result. So basically, I can start tomorrow with showcasing and getting some new partners in for the video. And also, we are also looking for sponsors from colors in the end, of notable people. So Poppa Stonks, if you are interested, you can put your name in the end. But yeah, it's gonna be very fun.
I'm definitely happy to support. And I actually, if you can see from the the logo next to my name or in my profile picture, I might know of a project that could be part of the Avengers, maybe.
Sure. Hit me up, man. I'll send you the video tonight if I'm satisfied with it. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll talk about that later. But
yeah, sure. It's
That's
pretty
what
unique.
I mean, man.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. In my point of view, I think it's pretty unique because we are doing things differently, and I think that's also the big catalysator for so many copy projects of Pepa, because we are not copying other projects. We are doing what we believe in, and we listen to our community, and we craft everything together as a whole team, and stuff like this just come up and we go for it. Yeah. All right. Still here, Poppa, or muted?
shit, my bad. I was asking questions too. So, where are people going to be able to watch the show, watch the cartoon?
Yeah. It's gonna be aired on all the platforms I talked about. We're gonna run ads on it. It will be first posted on Twitter, YouTube, and I think Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. So basically, if you have one of those accounts and your interest is in crypto and you have the hashtags we are pushing, you will see our video. But you feel free to join our Telegram or follow our Twitter, because on Twitter we will post everything, every update, and you will be one of the first to see it. Yeah.
Awesome. So, is this gonna be like a kid-friendly cartoon, or is it gonna be kind of more geared towards the, adults, the degens in the crypto space?
Degen stuff.
Degen, yeah, it's gonna be more Degen. For example,
Okay.
the Silicon Valley Bank is also featuring and stuff like that. Real world news in a funny
Hmm.
way. So it all connects with us.
All right, that's awesome, man. While I love kids, I just I think a cartoon like this definitely should be geared more towards more towards us.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also thinking, because Peppa the Frog is more like sad, dark vibe, and
Mhm.
Peppa the Pig is more happy, childish. Of releasing season 2, I'm thinking, or I don't know, more orientated to the sad part, because this one is more happy cartoon Degen, and maybe the next one could be more inspired by the father of Peppa the Frog. So yeah, there are so many options to go, and I think that's funny with the videos. And I hope people will like it, but I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, from what like I said, from what I saw on the trailer and everything, man, I think it looked pretty cool. So,
Thank you, brother.
pretty pretty bullish on that, man. It's pretty cool. Um, speaking of doing other things, man. So you guys have a charity wallet. Um,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that. What made you decide to, create this, and kind of what charities are you focusing on, or is it something that switches up and people vote?
Yeah. Sorry. So I'm one of the OG holders of Baby Dodge from the beginning, and I noticed I like the idea that they were giving back to the real world in some way, but I was also thinking from how could I improve what they have, because I like it, and they are supporting the dogs, and I was thinking I want to put more control with the charity into the community hands, because I think if you have success in a project, you already can sustain the project's cost, and with a little bit extra work into it, you can give back to the world, and also give your holders an option to have a vote into it. So how are we doing that? It's called Peppa Care, and basically you can choose of 3 different charities each month, and by connecting your wallet in our implemented voting system, you can have a vote on which one of the 3 charities the donation will go to this month, and the charities will be changed every month, of course, and the one with most votes will win. So I think that's amazing for people to give back through our project Pepa Inu by just voting. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it also creates marketable events as well. You know, you can market that to the outside world, the outside of the crypto space, um, donations. So
Yeah, we had the
what?
first month we had a single mother in our community, and she had some trouble with buying our Pepa token. So we got into a DM, and I asked where are you from and stuff like that. And at some point she told me she was lost her home and single mother of 2 or 3 kids. And she didn't ask me about the money, so I got the idea from, hey, we didn't do anything yet because Pepa Care is not yet live. So with my OG Investor Club and private will group I have, we decided to donate 1 year of rent to her. And the reaction was amazing. And I think that's something beautiful. We are all here to make money, but that little percentage that you can give to someone else can change lives. So it's pretty amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Especially you literally, gave a family a place to live for a year. That's not something that a lot of projects can say that they would do. Uh, Especially not on an individual basis like that.
Oh, no.
And obviously, that wouldn't be sustainable to keep doing that for everybody.
No.
But yeah, especially, hey, can you pay a year of mine? Might take
Yeah,
the
no.
market cap. We might take the market cap. But
Yeah, if you grow, you can make bigger donations, of course, but you always have to factor in that it's gotta be healthy and sustainable. So also after that donation, we had a lot of people who also lost their home and were also single mother in DM. So you know how that goes with the scammers around.
oh yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
the base plan of charities who are verified and the option to vote on 3 each month is more secure and less time consuming in my opinion.
yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I think it. While you want to do good for everybody, I think it's best to stick to the actual legit charities that the money is going to be used how it's supposed to be used,
Yeah.
what it's meant for. So, what charities do you guys have on there right now for voting?
So we are still need to develop the Pepa Care. It's an easy thing to develop, but we are now focusing on finishing our meme market. I didn't tell you guys about that yet, but we don't have any charities to choose from yet because we first want the interface online. And I think if I have to give a time frame to it, it will be half of May or something. It will be live, and it will be always 3 different. How do you say it in English? Yeah, I'm gonna say subjects of charities. 3 different won't be the same factor. So there will be variety. That's the word I'm searching for. Yeah.
Awesome. So right now, is private investors or private people is there a wallet that they can just send to donate? Just throw in the pool for the donations.
Not yet. But we could do that. Yeah. You're the first one to ask. So yeah, that would be a fun idea. And we could arrange more things to other people who are less fortunate, for example. So yeah, we could. We're gonna do that definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be great, man. Set up a wallet that even in a multi-sig or something, and let people, if they have some spare money and they want to just donate a little extra to the cause, then they can throw in to the wallet.
Yeah, sure. I want to release the charities first so they know where they're donating for. But yeah, we're gonna do that for sure, man. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So let's see. What have we not touched on so far? We've got we've got the cartoon. We've got Peppa Care. Um, we talked
Meme
about the
market.
NFTs. Yes, the meme market. So yeah, tell me some more about that. Tell me some about that.
Yeah, as we want as a project to bring also more new people into crypto and especially the Binance chain and creators into Web3, we were trying to bridge the gap for new users between Web2 and Web3. And we want to start with a meme market. And what is the meme market? I don't know if you're familiar with 9gag, but imagine 9gag user interface is pretty basic and simple, friendly, user friendly. So you will be able to connect your wallet. You create an account as a creator. You can post your memes, and people can just like other social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, they can like, they can comment, they can share, they can give it a ranking. And as you are posting memes, you will gain points by likes or by shares or by the ranking. And you will climb up our monthly leaderboard where we give prizes for the top creators, and we have competitions going on for special subjects for memes. And that's the Web 2 part, but we always want to be innovative and bridging the gap again between Web 3 and Web 2. So you can, for those creators who don't know how to create an NFT, upload an NFT, just with a few clicks, you can convert your uploaded meme into an NFT. And it will be directly showable on the secondary markets like OpenSea. You can even sell it, and we will not ask for a big fee for it. In the beginning, it will just be the transaction fee because we want to get users in. But at the end, it's gotta power up our ecosystem as well, and then we will be asking for a very small creation fee for the NFTs in Pepa, for example.
Awesome. So the creation I get, but if people are selling these on secondary, on the secondary market after they create their NFTs, there will be some kind of fee for that, right? That's going to go back into the project.
Yeah, but an update on the contracts on OpenSea, you cannot enforce royalties anymore. So the buyer from the NFT has always the option to select if you want to pay royalty fee. Now, most people won't do that, especially not in the market we are operating.
No.
So the only way they earn money is with selling their NFTs. I don't think there will be any secondary fees to earn from, or minimal percentage. And as you grow as a creator, you can get verified. For example, if you look at Twitter, they have the verified blue ticks, and we will have some kind of system there where you can grow. And as you grow as a creator, you will get more supporters, more followers, and if you keep creating good quality content of memes for every community, it will also be implementable for other communities. I think you can make a little bit of money with it as well, or if you are doing it for fun, it's also fun.
Yeah. So is this going to be a cross chain? Are people going to be able to mint these NFTs in multiple chains, or is it just going to be strictly BSC?
Yeah, we have thought about that, but as the fees for Ethereum on the NFT market are insane, it wouldn't make sense. So we're going to stick with the Binance Smart Chain because you have a small transaction fee of a couple cents, 10 cents, 20, maybe $1 sometimes. And if you want to keep having high volume and attract new users to crypto and especially to Pepa, I think the cost must be as low as possible so people use it. So we will stay on Binance.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like you said, these people are paying. They're paying their own gas. So what the? Hang on. All right. Sorry, somebody unmuted. Let's get some echo here.
Yeah.
So yeah, these people are they're paying their own gas. So um, wouldn't it just be personal preference if they wanted to mint their NFTs on Ethereum? Uh, it's not costing the project anything. Um,
Yeah, good point. It would be for their own cost. It would be more work for us. I think we're gonna start with Binance, as
yeah,
you're gonna roll out something new, and you're gonna run tests with your community basically for a period of time. And if people find it beneficiary for them and we get requests, as we are a community driven project, who are we to not implement it because we have the skills to do so. So yeah, it could be added in the future.
yeah. I think that would be a great idea because having as many chains, even adding Solana or something like that, um, where you're getting volume from other chains, whether you're using that chain or not, you're still getting volume from people using your platform to do this stuff, and that's bringing revenue back into the project, no matter what chain it's on.
Yeah,
Once
it
you
sounds
start minting,
logical. Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, it's I mean that's not my only critique on that is I would
Yeah, sure.
definitely go multi-chain. You don't have to initially. You're on BSC. There's plenty of projects on BSC. There's plenty of people on BSC that want to mint NFTs, but sorry. But at the end
Okay.
of the day, you want to generate revenue for the project. So the wider availability you have to all these other chains, um, the more revenue you're going to generate.
Yeah, it sounds very logical, and I think
Yeah.
the way you say it, if it turns out that we have fully functioning without errors, running for a couple of weeks or a month, I think we should have this option as well, because basically the Ethereum market has so many more users on the NFT part.
Also
Uh,
Solana G's.
Also Solana. I think
Yes.
the BNB hype with NFTs can still come, because the chain is perfect for it. But it makes sense what you're saying, man. Thanks for the advice, feedback. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I think on BSC for a while, BSC NFTs were just doing no good because there was not many places that you could list them. There wasn't too much for a secondary market. Not and OpenSea had the lion's share of the NFT market on Ethereum and finally, they started listing BSC NFTs. So, they can definitely do well now.
Yeah,
There's wider availability to list and wider secondary market.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. It sounds very
at the end of the
good.
day, NFT maxis they are all basically on Ethereum. So
True, true.
you know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, if it turns out to be a success, you probably the community will ask the same to us like you just did. So in the future, it might be multi-chain. Yeah, first gonna
yep.
try out the
Uh,
functionalities.
Now, yeah. So speaking about other chains, do you guys ever plan on um, having a bridge or having another token on the Ethereum side to get wider adoption? Um, you know,
Yeah, yeah. So far, we never thought about it, but the last couple AMAs I did, people keep asking it, and I get more questions about it. So we are doing some research, but we don't plan to bridge yet. But it might be an option for the future. But for now, we don't have any plans to bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I think as you grow, as you get higher in market cap, um, kind of making it more accessible for everybody because I still know plenty of people, even though I don't get the reasoning behind it. They will only trade on ETH,
Yeah.
and you know, I've been having this argument for the last year with some people. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. The
But
bridging, the swapping from E to BNB is something.
well, no, they just won't. Yeah, they just won't buy
Oh, they
anything
won't
on BSC, no matter what. Yeah,
because
they
of the
just won't.
yield.
Just they're ETH maxis. They
Yeah.
they will not buy anything on BSC. And I know people on BSC that won't buy anything on ETH because of the gas fees. But people on ETH are used to that, and face it, half of them bought ETH at like under $100. So
Yeah.
paying a a little bit of ETH for some gas, they really don't care.
Yeah.
But people new to the space, are better suited to BSC with the low gas.
Yeah. True.
But there is all the old money, all the OG meme coin traders are basically on ETH. So
Yes, that's also what happened a little bit because we started like 45 days ago. I don't know if many people have noticed our start, but it had quite some hype. And I think we all know Pepa on the E-chain.
mm,
And I think they did it very smart because they saw what we were doing was working. And they just threw a couple hundreds of K to some influencers and saw that the market was ready for something new than dogs. And basically, we started it, in my opinion, maybe. But yeah, on ETH, there are so many big investors, like you said. And on Binance, we have the more small yields. But eventually, if you are a long-term project on the Binance Smart Chain and you keep on delivering with a team that is fully doxed and also working hard every day, I think you can reach amazing highs. And at some point, if you reach that level of a project that's recognized as a top project, they will also come from other chains as you are getting listed on more exchanges. For example, we
yeah,
got listed on Maxi last week. And I think that's pretty awesome for the age of our project. And a little bit alpha for the 132 people here. We are also talking with two other exchanges, one top 8 and one top 5. Not
Dun, dun, dun,
something,
dun.
da, da, da,
not,
da.
not something I want to announce yet or can announce, but as we want to grow as a big project and we want to be there for the long term, I think you must have very decent exchanges where people easily can buy your coin for the most exposure you can get, and listing on other exchanges with very small reach, I don't think are the right steps for a project to take as ours. So we take a little bit more time with the listings. We don't push them one by one because we want listing bumps. No, we are in for the long haul. And we want to make the steps that fits our project quality.
Yeah, 100%. Now since listing on Maxi, let me ask you, have you noticed any impact from arbitrage?
Yeah, so we have, if you list on an exchange, you always have to have a market maker. Most people don't know what a market maker is, but basically they are arranging the buying and the selling on the exchanges and making sure there is not too much different between the different central exchanges and DEXs you are listed on. And as we have a 10% fee, and if you deposit into MaxC, they ask another 10%. So basically, if you sell on Pancake Swap, yeah, they really are making money over there. But basically, if you sell on Pancake Swap and you send it to MaxC, you will lose 30% of your coins because of 20% of your coins. So the arbitrage from us is always around maximum of 20%. But yeah, it's sometimes for the new people, it's a little bit confusing. Why is the price here lower? Why is it there higher? And sometimes it comes back closer to each other. But as you grow and stay alive, the marketing makers have a bigger fund to arrange the market, and it will be less more. There will be less difference. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it is kind of funny trying to explain that to people, especially when they look, in their wallet, and if you're listed on CMC, if they're using Trust Wallet, and they don't realize that it takes the average from all the exchanges that you're listed on. So they're wondering why it's different than what the BuyBot says. That's getting its information from KuCoin.
Oh man, how many times I had to explain that to family and friends over the phone the last 2 days. God damn it, man. But yeah, you have to take time to explain it because they don't know it. And in the beginning when I started, I also didn't know shit, and I was also the same person who was asking the question. So I always try to be very patient with new people because we all have been there once.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. A lot of people were.
The Pirate Lounge.
Hey.
Yo, Pirate want to make a question.
What's up, Pirate?
Hang on. What the hell?
Oh.
Okay, well, he can ask a question when I ask him to ask a question.
Can you? Definitely.
Pirate, you can wait a minute, man. I have not opened it up for questions yet, sir.
A real pirate doesn't wait for entering.
It does not. Pirate just takes over, man. He just.
Shit.
Damn, sir. What's going on?
Ahoy.
No, don't. You're not gonna confiscate my ship or hijack my ship, sir. Not a space pirate yet. Stick to the seas. Yeah, but with that said, though, I was going to open it up for questions. That just caught me off guard. So, yes, if anybody does have any questions, Pirate, you don't have to share your screen, man. You can just unmute yourself and ask your question.
Sorry, bro. It was a mistake. It was a mistake, certainly. This is what I want to ask. It was a mistake. I didn't actually mean to share my screen. I just want to know, like, for example, if I decide holding the token for a long time, is there going to be any beneficial for me?
Yeah, you want to hold it, right, for a long time?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we are working on staking, so you can lock it and you get extra Pepa while you're holding it. Some way you can see it is like a Pepa holder helper. So we take your coins out circulating supply, it makes a stronger floor, and you get rewards by doing so. And you can choose from different periods of time. I think we have 6, 9, and 12 months.
And the reflections, actually.
And you get the reflections too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, actually, if you're staking, you're not going to be getting the reflections.
Yes.
No, if you're staking, you're not getting any reflections, but we make sure that the reward you are getting is more than the reflections you are gaining.
Right.
Because
Now,
it wouldn't make sense.
Now, with the staking pools, is the staking pool itself getting reflections like the burn wallet?
Yeah, it is. Honestly, so
So
at the end,
that's kind of
you lock.
replenishing the rewards.
Yeah, so I didn't think of that yet, but it's the same like the burning. Actually, it's automatically. So every token on chain gets reflections, and you stake it in our pool, so the reward pool is growing as well. And because it's a bigger amount of coins holding in a wallet, it will grow. Yeah. So it will be more beneficial to lock your tokens away for a period of time. That's for sure. That's some promise I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the, as this continues to grow, as the burn wallet grows, the staking pool grows, they're going to wind up with the majority of the reflections anyways. So it would only be beneficial to stake them instead of, just holding them in your wallet and getting reflections that are diminishing every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. And I have a couple of whales in my group, of course, and there's some website where you can check reflections called Gembit, if I'm not mistaken. And some of them have earned over 10,000K in reflections already in 45 days. So it really makes sense to invest early because if we manage to get where we want to go, and I know with the amazing community we have and the team behind it, you want to have a big bag, so you earn those reflections in the later stage.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, a friend of mine is he's trying to release a DApp for that as well, for people to track their reflections.
Is the auto? Is that project called Auto? Something Auto, or?
No, it's
No?
actually he's listening in here. Shreddy, if you wanna tell him about it, you can.
What's up, man? Yeah, that's just something I was thinking of doing as well with the reflection thing, being that our token gives reflections as well. So it's definitely something that is not really out there, to be able to track your reflections and see what you're getting. So it's a utility that would definitely be useful. And the one that I was looking to build would be something that's like a dashboard that any kind of token can kind of partner with and track their reflections on our dashboard as well from their native token.
That's cool, man. That's very cool. Because not many projects are offering that. Some sites do, but it's cool if you love it as a project, man. I say go for it.
Yeah, definitely. I like that idea though. The reflections are always nice. There's not too many tokens out there alone with reflections, so like a dashboard for it would be good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and people like to see how much they are earning.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, personally, I never have any idea because I just keep buying, and so I don't even really ever know what my token amount is. Anyways, I just buy something and add to it randomly, and I don't even look at the token amount until
keep buying.
Unless there's like a max bag, that's when I realize, I've run out of buying space. That's when I know. That's when I know I've got to know.
You won't have that problem with Pepa Inu. There's no max bag, Poppa. You can go wild.
Let's go. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've been going wild with frog tokens
cool.
This past week.
Yeah,
but
that's nice, man.
But no, I think you guys have brought a lot of eyes and volume back to the BSC this past I'd say at least the past couple weeks. The first few weeks, you were getting all the volume. So
It was
I
insane,
think,
man.
the past couple weeks it's kind of been spreading out, and things are starting to heat up. Meme season is heating up for sure.
Yeah, and you also have a lot of investors who are looking for the next one because they basically missed on 340x on all-time high with Pepa. And then you always you have some good projects. Don't take my wrong words, but there are projects who are really making profit of the situation and profit of the people's money. And they give the idea from, this is gonna be the next one, so people keep moving their money BNB to other projects, but in the end there will be a couple projects that are truly legit, and then the volume will come back to those again. In every cycle we see that. So, but it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see, are there any other questions? I do have one more.
We got another guy over there. Yeah.
Got what?
We got another guy asking if he can come up on the stage to ask the question.
I don't see him, man.
But just
I can.
He's just gotta unmute
I can
himself.
spell this guy's part.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, I mean nobody's muted, so unless you got muted manually.
I tell everything so clear. There are not many questions. I'm used to it.
Hey, Poppa. Poppa.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, I also sent a question to the chat. I would like to ask a question. You can check it out.
Well, go ahead and ask it, man.
Okay. I just wanna talking about this staking. Does the staking need a period of time for me to unstake? Is it going to take like a year, or there's going to be a period of time for me to unstake and withdraw my funds?
No, there's no locking. There's no locking period on staking.
And
you
can choose to lock.
Yeah, once the native staking is out, you can choose to lock for a higher APR.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the time frames will be 6, 9, 12 months if you choose to lock. I think it's not final yet, but again, if you follow our socials and multiple EMAs, we will always keep you up to date on any decisions regarding the developing of any utility whatsoever.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, Pirate.
All right, thank you, man. And so, if you take my suggestion or whatever and open up the wallet, the donation wallet, is there going to be any kind of, if say a project was to donate to you, would there be any kind of like shout out or something if they were to donate to your charity wallet?
Yes, so we are getting so many requests of projects that want to partner with us, and because we are so busy on ourselves that we don't have time to accept any partnerships, but we do have a plan for partners who want to partner with us, and if they want to sponsor us, it's also possible with the video as well, or the Pepa Care, and if they do, they get recognition on our website, for example, in our white paper. We can have EMAs on Twitter, but it's still in progress. As of now, I'm very busy with the exchange. It takes a lot of... the process isn't easy for the exchanges that we want. We are in the final stage, but it takes time and effort. And after that, I will have some space in my mind to look into partnership requests, because I think I have over 15 pending I think I don't even count them anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I completely get it, man. I probably have about 300 unopened DMs.
Yeah, doesn't make sense to read them all anymore. Because I still get every day the question, do you want to list on CoinMarketCap? And I think, yeah, come on, man.
Right. Do your own research.
Yeah.
Oh no, the best is when I get DMs from people wanting to host my project, Astronaut Lounge, for an AMA. Their community is really bullish on me, and they want to host me for an AMA. Like, are you kidding me?
I'm sure that's because the chart you sent today. That's bullish.
Yeah, that chart is pretty bullish. I mean,
it's a growth candidate, basically.
Why don't you start a token just for the memes of it? Stonks, Poppa Stonks.
Well, because I can't. I can't launch a token right now while I'm working for Squid Grow.
So, I can see.
Yeah, so, it would be conflict of interest, and I just don't have time right now, man. Running a token takes a lot of time and energy, as you know. I just don't have. I don't have that. I mean, I do plan on launching something eventually, but yeah, just right now, the lounge and Squid Grow just take up all my time. So.
All right. So I think I know the answer now for what we're going to talk about in DM. But yeah, very cool, man.
Yeah. So yeah, unless anybody has any questions, I think we can probably wrap this up. Been a pretty bullish AMA.
Thanks,
yeah, man. Thanks for having us.
You're a chill dude, man. I felt very comfortable during the MMA, and I want to thank everyone who held it so far. Thank you for joining and listening to me. If you have any questions about the project, feel free to tag me in the Pepa Inu Telegram, or one of the moderators, or even the community will assist you. And I hope to see you there, guys.
Just DM Splinter.
DM Splinter. Yeah.
DM Splinter.
DM
Splinter.
I'm waiting.
Nudes appreciated.
DM Splinter. Just DM, even if you don't have a question, just DM him and say hi.
Just DM him.
Yeah, say hello.
Blow him up. I want 122 DMs in his inbox right now.
Man, my phone will die if that happens.
He's gonna pick 5 of you for the prize winners. So DM Splinter and tell him, DM Splinter and say, Poppa sent me. Yeah. And he's going to pick 5 of you for winners.
Good luck, Splinter.
Sounds a deal.
I'm about to post that in chat. Sorry, man, I had to.
What do we have to DM him?
Just say Poppa sent me.
Poppa sent me.
Got it.
Separate.
Great AMA, guys.
Thanks. Lugana. So, what the fuck?
Killed
Lugana takes. Lugana takes. What is for NFT do you have?
Oh, no. Just wait. We gotta give him time. I just now posted in chat. So.
Well, my DM's already popping up. So.
I bet they are.
That's
all right.
me
Well,
on
the first one.
Accounts.
Your wife is suspicious again.
Zep just blew your damn DMs up, man. He multi accounted you. He's got a multi account DM sniper.
It's a wrap.
All right. Well, yeah. So if nobody has will talk in DMs.
Cool, man.
About doing some stuff, doing some partnership stuff, and talk about not just me, but another partnership. Maybe I think could be pretty bullish.
Okay, I look forward to it, man. Always open to connect with other projects and connections, of course. Again, thank you for hosting, brother.
Yeah, man, it's been great having you here.
Thank you.
We've got two more AMAs coming up today. I've got one actually in about a half hour, so got two more pretty bullish AMAs today, Elysian and Pepito. So if you guys, if you're free, come back and check them out. I'd love to have you here. Ask some questions. And yeah, other than that, man, great AMA. Thank you for coming. Everybody else, thank you for coming. This has been another awesome AMA at Astronaut Lounge. Pepa Inu, BSC, hit the TG, follow the socials, check them out. They got some bullish things going on over there, and I might be on the credits of a cartoon. So let's fucking go.
Oh yeah! Thank you for having us, bro.
Hi, you too. Okay, I see you guys. Bye bye.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys. Thank you.